Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charlie Cherise, and this is your Sundays in Chef Charlie's Kitchen video. I know y'all missed me. I'm recording this kind of late, but this will be your Sundays in Chef Charlie's Kitchen video. If you can't tell what this is, I've already started building it, but it is lasagna. I've already started building it, and the pan is pretty heavy. But I just want to show y'all what I'm doing, and I'm going to tell y'all everything that I used. This is my first time making lasagna in a really long time, and this is my first time making it in this way. So one of my coworkers gave me a really good tip to use coconut milk in my spread, like the ricotta cheese spread. She gave me a really good tip to add coconut milk to the ricotta cheese. There's ricotta cheese, coconut milk, Parmesan cheese, Romano cheese, aged asiago cheese, fresh parsley, and fresh green onions or scallions chopped up in here, okay? And so I mixed it all together, and this is what I got. I built my lasagna meat sauce first at the bottom, then my pasta. Now the reason why I said this is my first time making it like this is because y'all know that I'm on this health kick and I don't eat white pasta anymore. So this is brown rice pasta. Can y'all see the box? This is brown rice pasta, no bake brown rice pasta. It's gluten free, so it's really good for people who can't have gluten. So this is my first time making it, y'all. The pasta sauce is amazing. Inside of the pasta sauce is if y'all can see it, it's a very chunky sauce. Oh wait, but that's not what's next. What's next is my shredded cheese. Okay, so in this is like 4 different cheeses. There's mild cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, mozzarella, colby, and then there's Monterey Jack. All of that in here. Okay. And I actually should have put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in here, but there's Parmesan cheese in here, so I'm cool. All right, so after my white paste, my cheese paste, I call it cheese paste, my white cheese paste, I just put a sprinkle my shredded cheese on top of that, and then I go in with my meat sauce. This is a large pan of lasagna. I know y'all recognize that, but I mean, I bought a lot of pasta, and I had these pans already left over from. Okay, that's enough because I don't have a lot of cheese left. And I had these large pans left over, so I needed to fill it up anyway. So boom, there you go. But the meat sauce is really good. It's ground beef and ground beef, Italian sausage, sliced portabella mushroom, kale, zucchini. I have like half moon size cut zucchini in there. That's raw. I didn't cook this at all. I just added the mushrooms and the zucchini raw to the pasta because I will be cooking this for an hour. So I don't, and as y'all know, zucchini is squash. It overcooks very quickly, okay? And it's already in a tomato sauce, which, the acid is breaking it down from the tomatoes. So it does not need cooking. You don't cook, when I use zucchini, especially in lasagna, I never cook it. Okay, because that heat is gonna do everything it needs to do along with that acid from the tomato. But y'all, this is really good. I didn't make my sauce from scratch. I used a combination of 2 of my favorite jarred sauces. Where is my jar? Okay, here it is. Okay, so I used the Prego Italian sausage, which is one of my favorite flavors by Prego. And I use this one. This is a Louisiana-based sauce. It's called Our Cousin Vinny's. So this might not be available to everyone, but just when you make your lasagna, just obviously use whichever is your favorite. But those 2 are really good. That Our Cousin Vinny's is a Sicilian sauce. So it is like, it's the bomb.com. It's like nothing to joke around and play with. All right, this is good sauce, and the price tells me so. Like, it's like the price shows how good the sauce is because people continue to buy it at that price. It's not a cheap sauce. Really, no spaghetti sauce I've seen is like super cheap, except for like maybe the canned ones. But our cousin Vinny's got a nice little price tag on it, and I'm willing to pay it. You know, when I really want my lasagna or whatever pasta I'm making to come out good, and I'm not making the sauce from scratch myself. So those are the two combinations that I used. This meat sauce looks really really good, y'all. It's like I said, there's onion, there's celery, there's red onion, sweet Vidalia onion, celery. There's sweet basil, dried basil, dried rosemary. Okay, that's enough meat sauce. Dried rosemary. What else did I put in here? Dried parsley. Like I said, I'm using brown rice pasta. That's 100% brown rice pasta, y'all. So it's my first time using that, and I'm putting my pastas down just like this. Straight, flat across, and not putting it too close to the pan because you don't want it to burn. You want the pasta to be evenly covered by your sauce and all your toppings, so that way it cooks properly. Okay, it's about midnight right now, y'all. So I'm just getting to this, but you know, I feel like I do my best cooking really late at night. Okay, so I think that was the last of that box. I think I bought about 6 boxes, but I think that was like my 3rd box maybe. I've used one. I think this is my 3rd box that I'm opening right now. I think I bought 6 and I have 3 left. So yeah, I think this is my 3rd box right here. Okay. So and at first I thought I wasn't going to have enough pasta sauce, but I actually have plenty, so that's good. So just lay your pasta out like this. This is a no-bake pasta, so I don't need to boil this, thank God, because I was kind of worried when I saw this, y'all. Okay, so look, I called the store before I went to the store to ask them if they had whole wheat pasta, because I was originally going to make this with whole wheat pasta. I just was not, because I haven't eaten lasagna in so long because I stopped eating white pasta, and I could find no, you know, I had never even heard of whole wheat pasta. I thought it didn't, I had never heard of whole wheat lasagna pasta. I thought it did not exist. But somebody said, oh yeah, you can find it. They sell it, you know, just at specialty places, which would make sense because that's just not something that I would think is readily available at every store, right? And so I called the store to see if they had it before I left my house, okay, to go get it. I get to the store, y'all, and the girl went to the aisle to look for it. She came back to the phone. She says, yes, we have whole wheat or whole grain lasagna pasta. I said, you have whole grain lasagna pasta? Because I was kind of shocked. And she was like, yeah. I said, okay. So I'm on my way right now. I'll be there in 20 minutes. She was like, okay, cool. Y'all, I got to the aisle, y'all, and I got to the lasagna side of the aisle. And y'all, I was disappointed, y'all. It was not whole grain or whole wheat lasagna pasta. It was regular pasta. But there was like a box of whole wheat penne pasta or something on right next to it. So she must have thought that the lasagna was whole grain because it was sitting next to a lot of other whole grain pastas. So on one side it was like whole grain penne pasta, and on the other side was like whole grain angel hair or something like that. So, you know, sitting between those two boxes, it could possibly look like that's whole grain lasagna pasta. You know, she probably just went to look real quick and come back to the phone. You know, and so when I went to the aisle, I was like, this is not whole. Man, when I tell y'all, I wanted to cry. Like, I mean, real tears welled up in my eyes. Real tears welled up in my eyes. I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm just not willing to make this pasta with, you know, and I looked and I just stood there on the aisle and just kept looking, just kept reading every single box. I was like, maybe, just maybe she saw it and then I don't see it, right? But it was nowhere around. Y'all, let me tell you, the Lord knows my heart, God. Ooh, Lord knows. I put the regular pasta in my buggy. Like the regular lasagna pasta, the regular white pasta in my buggy. 4 boxes to be exact. And I just painstakingly just put it in there because I had already had all my ingredients. I was like, I gotta make this lasagna. But oh Lord, yeah, when I tell you my heart was dying inside, I was crying. I was like, no, no, I don't want to do this. And then, so I'm just walking slowly down the aisle with this white pasta in my buggy, y'all. You should have seen me. It was a sad, sad scene, y'all. And I really just wanted to cry because the Lord knew in my heart I just did not want to make this with no white pasta. I'm just really trying to live this life. I'm really serious about it. You know what I'm saying? And so he said, go check on the other aisle. And I walked around the corner to the other aisle. And it wasn't even a pasta aisle, y'all. And I just, and in the beginning, like most of the stuff on the aisle didn't have nothing to do with pasta or pasta sauce. And I wasn't reading the signs up above, right? So I just kept walking down the aisle, like maybe it's on this aisle, maybe it's on this aisle. And I just, y'all, I kept walking, and at the very end of the aisle to the left, it was like the last shelf at the very end of the aisle. It was like, I saw something that said gluten-free, and my eyes got wide. Y'all can't see my face. My eyes, I was like, right? And I was holding my breath. And I started reading all the pasta, and I saw rice pasta. Then I saw brown rice pasta, and I said, okay, that'll work. Because it was brown rice lasagna pasta. I was like, it's cool. It's gluten-free. I don't really care about that. I like brown rice. That's fine. This will work. Y'all, I mean, I was so happy coming up out that store. And let me tell you something. This pasta was not cheap. It wasn't cheap. But I bought 6 boxes because I was like, I didn't come all the way out here to this store to get regular pasta. Like, if I can get a healthy alternate to white pasta, I'm going to get it. So, listen, y'all, I broke the bank. And I got the pasta because I was just like, what is the point? Because if I was going to get white pasta, I could have stayed by my house and went to the store by my house to get white pasta. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm getting this pasta. So I got it. Here it is. That was my story. But y'all, when I tell you, my heart was broken. I didn't know what I was going to do. But then the Lord came through like you always do. Amen. Woo. Amen. Okay, so y'all, this is gonna be my last layer right here because my pan is getting kind of heavy and it's to the top. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm not putting any more pasta on this pan. I'm just gonna put a little more meat sauce, and I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. And this cheese really should have been on top, but I wasn't thinking. Okay, so a little more sauce. Okay, this sauce is lit, y'all. Like I said, this has Italian sausage in it. I got the Italian sausage links, and I just opened up the casing, and I fried it in with my ground beef. So that's ground beef, Italian sausage, ground Italian sausage. It has so much flavor, y'all. I could just drink this meat sauce like it's a soup or something. It's so good. It has lots of good vegetables in there. It got a lot of mushrooms, a lot of onions, a lot of fresh garlic, kale, celery, onions. It's lit. It's lit. It's all the way lit. All right. So this is the last layer of meat sauce, and I'm just gonna finish it with the rest of that cheese and some Parmesan cheese. I'm going to have a little bit of sauce left, which is fine. I'll probably just use it for a spaghetti or something like that later. Probably freeze it or something. But yeah, I'm very grateful for the lady who told me about my coworker. She told me about using the coconut milk, and I love coconut milk. So I know the coconut milk is going to be a great addition to it. But this lasagna lacks no flavor. I mean, I put out all the shots because I'm using brown rice pasta, and I'm actually nervous about the brown rice pasta because I've never used it. And my one time that I did eat brown rice pasta, it was like brown rice and quinoa pasta, which I like brown rice and I like quinoa, but the pasta somehow was overcooked or something like that, and I didn't really enjoy the texture. So I was happy to see that this is no bake brown rice pasta. I mean, no boil brown rice pasta, which means, it's going to sit still and cook, which means it's not going to be no friction in the pot. Ain't going to be a lot of boiling going on. So it won't get soggy. It won't get mushy or overcooked quickly. It'll just sit still in these layers and it'll cook. And so that right there alone is making me feel confident that this will be a good lasagna. Okay. So, yay. Now this last layer of of sauce that I'm putting on here, I'm making sure I cover all corners of the pasta. That is all wet inside, okay? Getting all the edges, because I want to make sure that we don't have none of those. You ever get lasagna and then like you get those little corner that's the corner of lasagna pasta is like curled up and it's hard because it didn't really cook. So I'm trying to make sure I get that sauce on every corner. Boom, boom, boom. The sauce is great, y'all. Like, it tastes so good. All of those good, healthy vegetables with all those nutrients and vitamins and minerals. All right, that good spicy Italian sausage. Got that fennel seed. That fennel seed really just sets the whole thing off. Okay, it really does. It just sets the whole thing off. So, yay. That's that. Now I'm going to just finish it with the rest of my cheese. That's all I have left. So we're going to sprinkle that on top. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Grated Parmesan cheese just to top off the top of it. All right. And I did not preheat my oven because I'm working on top of my stove. And when I preheat my oven, the top of the stove gets hot really fast. So I did not want the lasagna to start cooking before I was ready. So I didn't preheat my oven. So now I'm going to preheat it. I'm going to put it in. Okay, so that's all my cheese. But have no fear. I got some leftover. I bought this big old thing leftover from the fish fry and spaghetti dinner that we had. So I'm gonna top it with this. A little bit of Parmesan cheesy. And so I'm supposed to cook this at 350. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven now. But yeah, so that's going to look great. That's going to be great. I am confident that the flavor is definitely there. Okay. But yeah, so that is Sundays in Chef Charlie's Kitchen for y'all. Now, y'all know I'm coming back with a mukbang so I can let y'all see how, my first reaction to this. I see a little bit of dry pasta on the corner. I got to get that. Put some sauce right there. I don't want to see no edges of the pasta exposed. That is my thing. So I'm putting some, making sure it's all the way covered. It's all the way lit. We're going to be good. All right, so that is how the pasta looks. All right. Where's my little napkin I had? Dry my hand. Oh, back in my hand. So I got a little bit of the cheese sauce left. I guess I could have used a little more throughout, but it's cool. I can get some more meat sauce and make a smaller lasagna later because I still have 3.5 boxes of this stuff. So I'm not worried about that at all. Maybe I'll make a lasagna for the I'll probably make another lasagna for the open mic night that we're having on Saturday. But this I'm gonna share with my coworkers and my neighbors, and we're gonna have a good time with this. So let's go ahead and preheat that oven to 350. I want to move the camera and show y'all what it looks like up close. Hey y'all. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Okay. Ooh, child, that look good. See the zucchini. We got some good mushrooms in there. Then see, this is all that's left of the pasta. The meat sauce. You see your kale in there. You see a little bit of mushroom in there. Ground beef and Italian sausage. You can see all your veggies. I love to see every veggie that I put in. And then this is what the cheese sauce looks like. The cheese paste. That has Romano cheese, Parmesan cheese, aged asiago cheese, fresh parsley, fresh green onions. Some people call it scallions. Coconut milk, ricotta cheese. So yeah, it's lit, y'all. I'm excited about this lasagna because I just thought I wasn't gonna ever be able to eat lasagna again because I stopped eating white pasta. But boy, was I wrong, and I'm so excited I found that props. So, yay. Brown rice pasta. I was upside down. Brown rice pasta. Alright guys, so that has been Sundays in Chef Charlie's Kitchen. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm coming back with the tasting video for sure. Y'all don't even have to worry about it. Alright? Y'all be blessed. God is good.